And again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawns. A contest does come in, the tide is gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
they got it. They did.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 screen. Make it a 6th in a row for Ren. Make it a 7th free for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplified Black on this map #1. My goodness.
Big Pancake wipes that idea out as another kill for him as he is absolutely popping off houses again. Doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of EWG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills. But Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers absolutely. And again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawns. A contest does come in, the tide is gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to the call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
Big Max, they got it. They did.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Outlaws gonna be coming in. Will you read it out for me? Able to take down Vessel. So a 2v4 just like that. Daddy realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Vessel going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round #4.
At least buy Vessel dinner first. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
It has to be. Grabbing some dinner. It's not. Never mind, but my goodness, EWG Academy feeling confident. Feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, here inside, he's going to take him hostage. He's going to show him those brick walls. Nothing PG-13 related happening here.
The rest of this beat through time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one, might get traded out here, will be on the chase. Ren so sneaky, so slippery, gonna be going back, a double for Ren. You can't kill this man, he is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplified. He is like a phantom menace, you just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more, just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 screen. Make it a 6 in a row for number one. My goodness.
Jake Huntley wipes that idea out as another kill for him as he's absolutely popping off Howdy again. Doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it's too much here for the side of the Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills. But Jake Pancake with a three-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers absolutely does get spotted out by Decent, just holding that angle from the back. Joseph looking to catch this up in the 1v2. And again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. A contest does come in, the tide's gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now. And it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way. If you're Havoc Elite Legends, this is looking too close to the call here for me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do
think Big Max, they got it. They did.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, going to be coming in. Will you read it out for me? Able to take down Max also up to the game more just like that. Daddy Rick realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Vessel going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round number 4.
At least buy Vessel dinner first. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
Yeah, it has to be. Go having some dinner. It's not even. I know it's time. Never mind. But my goodness, EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, Farming here, he decides to take him hostage. He's going to show him the brick wall. Nothing PG-13 related happening here. And
Rest of this E3 time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one. Might get traded out here. Will be on the chase. Ren so sneaky, so slippery. Gonna be going back. A double for Ren. You can't kill this man. He is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplify. He is like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5-3. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7-3 for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplify Black on this map number 1. My goodness.
Jake Huntley wipes that idea out as another kill for him as he's absolutely popping off Howdy again. Doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it's too much.
Welcome back, guys. What is going on? How you doing tonight? This should be another banger match. We got Elite Warfare Gaming League playoff action on Group C. It's losers round 3 here. My name is Calam, or Calamity. I'll be your host or caster for this evening. We got Orgless Outlaws going up against AnD Ascension tonight, and it should be a banger matchup. This one has the potential to go all the way to the distance. I think this might be one of the better ones I've seen recently. We'll see if that's going to be the case, though. We'll take a quick look at the rosters for tonight. I'm not exactly sure if I got all the names right here, but I believe I do, actually, now that I'm double checking. It's going to be Benji. Real Reese, I think is how you say that. Real Reese, Beefy, and Skade for the side of Orgless Outlaws. And on the flip side, AnD Ascension, you got Omen, C4, Zinc, and Gonzo. Definitely some trolls on this roster, but these guys are shooters as well. And it should be a great match here. We'll take a quick look at the maps. The rosters are completed now. We got the Scar Hardpoint to start off, and then a double dose of Exposure. And if we go to the distance, we got 2 Colossus maps in a row here. Colossi, if you will. So, you know, it's been a while since I've seen Colossus SND, and it's going to be map number 5 in the series if we need to go there. So be on the lookout for that one. That should be an interesting one if we do need to see some extra maps. But going to be a lot of Exposure tonight. And I'm curious, because I know Exposure, you know, they've been having problems on this map with frame rate, DirectX errors, and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully we don't have any issues with it tonight, as we're going to see 2 of them for sure. So we'll end up seeing if that ends up, you know, needing to be, you know, take place. I hope not, for my sake, for the players' sake. Crashing, never anybody's, you know, go-to. But we're going to be starting on Scar, and I believe I do hear the beeps in my ear right now. So we're going to be starting off here on the AR map. And we'll see who's going to be striking first in this. Is it going to be the side of Outlaws, or will it be AnD Ascension? We'll find out here in a moment, as I believe the teams are flipped. I'll get that situated, and then we'll get things underway here. And honestly, I don't know what to expect too much on Scar. I feel like it's kind of just a straightforward map. Let's see if it plays like that. Omen, first one to strike toward the store area. Gonna get taken on out, but so far so good. Trades going down mid-map. Nobody really able to touch a whole lot of time here. Unfortunately, Benji gets a team kill, so that kill really won't amount to much, but I will say, AnD on the good side of things so far. 4P1, and now they have a chance to soak. We'll see if they're able to do so. Omen already on 3, looking for some more. He's going to back up. He's going to help his teammates, and I mean, so far, AnD, if they can hold the last 20, they have a decent setup for new as well. C4 going to back up. The pressure is coming from Outlaws. They're going to be quelled. Omen at new, looking for more, but he's not going to find 6. 6 already here. But Benji's going to reveal himself. He needs to try and stay alive, but he can't. Nice win from C4. 4 spree for himself. So far, AnD coming out hot on this P1. Kind of try and transfer this now to this P2. And we'll see if they're able to find it. C4 pushed up pretty far here. His teammates kind of off spawn, and they're all going to die as well. That's going to be 3 falling, and there you go. The clean break coming on in from the Orgless Outlaws, and we'll see how long they can soak this. This would be a huge hill to gain a lot of time on here, and so far, 1-for-1s toward top red. Benji gonna line them up, but he's not gonna knock them down. Both of them tagged, but both of them will live, and now AnD on the prowl, gonna surge forward. Gunfight's going either direction at the moment. He's trying to find another one on the point, but he can't. It's Omen, and Omen will live for now. 25 before the rotation's got to come through, and we'll see if Skade & Co. can try and remain tall on this, and they cannot. AnD locking down the remainder of P2, but a little late toward this plane hill. We'll see if that ends up costing him. Zink here, but he might be a little late, caught with his pants down, but the knife isn't going to matter. A teammate not, or an enemy not really aware of it either. I thought he was going to get the flank coming on in, but it's not going to be the case. AnD doing what they can on this rotation. Benji going to be the last one alive. He'll get to clean up here, but Omen being that thorn in their side, quite literally, on this rotation. We'll see if he's able to get anything else, and the answer is no. This is a hard hill to break from the front of this plane hill from either side, and AnD gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Some shots from C4 are gonna land, but not enough for the kill. Real Iris toward mid. I still don't know how to say his name, guys, so help me out in the chat. How do you say this guy's name? Real Iris? It's like a tongue twister. Regardless, though, AnD struggling to break this hill. They finally will. But number 5, I'm just gonna call him number 5 for now. In your base. You gotta try and deal with him. Looks like he's gonna be spotted. No, almost a turn on. C4. He does get to clean up there, but that got incredibly close. And now Beefy pushed up in a forward position, waiting for his teammates. Can you get the first one? The answer is no. Shut the door on that one. Zink will clean it up. And AnD, they have a good setup for this P4. They can milk a lot of time here. C4 backs on up. Knows the pressure's coming. He goes for the reach out, and he'll get it. I don't know if number 8 has been read here, though. Beefy gets through without being spotted. He's going to get a freebie. His teammates get another one. And Gonzo just spawns right in front of him as well. Beefy might have chose the right target. He does. Gets the spawn kill on 1. Going for the chow and the pistol, but not quite good enough. Gonzo will remain alive, and this is going to be mixy with the spawn situation now that Orgless are on the hill, but Gonzo, staying alive, can play spoiler. He's still back here. You still got to worry about him. He's going to try and get involved. He's going to get the help of his teammate, but we'll see how long this lasts. AnD, honestly, flipping the spawns there, might not be the best thing, but they do get 20 seconds of scrap time, so you'll take that. On P5, you can hold it from the front, Beefy and crew. Gonna be lining up from the front here. How long can you stave off the pressure from AnD? And not very long as Omen gets a free one toward top green. I still can't say his name. Number 5 gets a kill toward top green. And now it's just down to Mr. Beefy in the back to try and salvage the spawns. He's able to find one. The chow is on in. Top green. Omen gets credit for that one. Destroys the trophy and destroys their spawns. He jumps over the player, but he has the help of Zink to try and clean that one up and gets a 2-piece. And there you go. Omen kicking up big so far in this hard point. Let's go into a listen-in with AnD Ascension. See how they're common. It's map number 1.
Cut.
I have a middle.
Watch plane.
All
Plane, all plane, all plane.
Plane still.
One front now.
Yeah.
I got you.
I gotta leave. I got a horn. Let me leave.
Nice, good shit, good shit. Oh,
One more plane, dirt.
I'm playing close, I'm playing close.
Yo, keep up the pressure, keep up the pressure.
I got him. Go next, everyone go next, come on. Everyone go next.
I'm taking a deep rep.
Front store. Front store tagged. He's on you. Wanna push out your plane with you?
Oh shit, one plane headed right now. Yo,
Plane heady,
I'm
dead shit on.
wrapping P2 right now.
Store, one time.
Point dead.
They're chasing me.
I'm hitting store right now. I'm watching over you. I'm go. Push you. I'm
dead.
I'm
grabbing.
I'm turning.
I have your mid cut.
Grab tank.
Two more mid cut. They're both half.
I'm trying to nade it right now. He's in your time. He's front time right now.
I have your store.
I'm on take right now. I'm on take.
Right set time.
I'm playing one shot.
Two pushing.
Nice, Omen.
Nice, one more scene. Yeah, 118. One right side point.
What if it's time?
Stunning.
Right side point.
Here comes. I got you.
Mix up. Right side right now.
Dead. I'm holding store.
Good shit.
Yo, start working new. I'm holding store.
Yeah.
Go new, work
I'm
new.
hitting next. None of
I have your ult front. Yes.
Top green.
I'm blocking right now.
Nice. I'm lagging.
Oh, he's new. I'm lagging so bad.
Push up, Zink.
On you. Close left on point. Close left on point. One plating. Close left on point. One plating.
Hold it.
Yep. He's
No, regain.
And then
Reset here. Reset. By yourself.
I had to cut it off somewhere. They were just going. That's some incredible comms coming in there for the side of AnD and Orgless. Maybe on the back foot now. We'll see if they're able to salvage anything on this P2 rotation. Benji with a nice little double. Make it a triple, though. Hold up. Orgless not out of this as Benji gets all four. Going for number 5 on the peak. He almost lined him up. Unable to find it, but that is a good resurgence there. Now let's go into listen it with the Orgless Outlaws. See how they're common as well. It's map number 1.
Yeah, one's in front of early center point.
Hailstorms. That's fun.
Make him team kill. Good shit. Start going next. Down. No one trailing right now.
It's playing.
On my wall, there's one cut.
You guys need me to set time?
Top lane.
Top lane is absolute.
The cut, weak.
Okay. Top lane. Still. One on top.
Omen's on time. See for the top green, another one on top lane.
Playing.
Bottom and top. Cut absolute. 2 there.
I'm dead.
I'll grab time. You guys hit time. We need someone top lane.
I'm dead. One top P5, 2 P5.
Got one. Weak, one's top.
No one dropping down on you, weak.
It's all dead.
You got that last 15. This is gonna be huge for the next fucking hill. They're gonna be spawning P2. And they're coming through P2 right now.
One's one time. White wall. 2 white wall.
Yep.
Oh, absolute hut.
Hut.
Yep, hot. One's front time.
Don't grab time. You got this later on me.
I'm hitting back.
At the comms of the Outlaws, you can definitely tell the energy difference for sure in the 2 listenings we went into there, and that's really, I mean, why we're seeing the score difference the way it is. Also the slang, I mean, obviously, you know, hand in hand, I feel like those 2 things commonly go here as Ascension are going to be in the back. Zink is here, but how much damage can you do? And it looks like a lot so far. One's going to fall toward top blue toward the time, but Zink, unfortunate timing for a reload, will fall here. And AnD, they can't win it on here, but they get incredibly close to doing so. Omen with a nice little double. Reloads coming in for the 3rd, but Zink is there for the trade, and now you have number 3, C4 in the back, trying to play your life, and a Hellstorm to help him out, but that Hellstorm might be a little late to try and save the life of that player. We'll see if he gets any sort of damage with this one before it's all said and done. Looks like he might be able to get one toward top green. No, that's a hard one to find. Omen, top green, gets the first. Now, break coming from mid-cut. C4 with a nice little nade. Actually, I believe that was Gonzo. Filthy might be wrong, but the AnD boys are turning up, and that'll be all 4 falling. You got Omen, I mean, absolutely taking over. Really, everybody. Gonzo turned up in this one. Everybody from the side of AnD shooting in this first map. They will take it pretty comfortably. And that is how you want to start your series there if you're AnD Ascension. You know, honestly, the lower seed in this one too. So the fact that they come out trying the way that they are, I mean, that's a good sign going forward. We'll see if they can keep that energy up. I mean, we heard it in the comments. These guys were absolutely shooting. They were locked in that listening. Not even, I couldn't even get a chance to really take it to a break. That's how much they were yapping. I typically wait until they stop talking for a second to go to a intermission there. But they were just absolutely yapping so much in that first one, and that's really, I feel like, the difference we heard in that listening right there. And they'll take map number 1, as well as some rough stat lines, I think, kind of across the board from Orgless in that first map. I'm looking at them to turn up in the slaying department. In map number 2 here, and I mean, AnD, that's a good time to turn it up if it is in that game type. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. We are headed to that exposure AnD here, and hopefully, I'm expecting some snipers to come out in this one. So if that's going to be the case, we'll find out here in a minute. But we're going to be flipping on host, and we are going to take a quick break here before we head in to that map number 2. So we will be right back with some more Call of Duty action. Don't go anywhere. And we are back with map number 2 here. AnD Ascension take a quick 1-0 lead here. And we'll see if they're going to answer back in the SND or not. So far, it's going to be Omen on the defense by himself as the pressure coming. Bomb is in hand, but maybe not a ton of pressure. Only 2 players here at the moment. C4 is going to spot him. C4 goes for the chow. Not enough for the damage. Scathe gets out with literally 6 HP here. And he is lurking up toward the bomb very cautiously here. If I can go to the right player, Gonzo. Gonna get some tags on in. Not enough for a kill. We are playing incredibly slow in this first one. Nobody wants to give a pick. Omen just dancing on the site, trying to do what he can. Pressure toward mid-map, though. C4, Gonzo, are you going to be able to get first blood? And the answer is no. First one goes the other direction. Orgless strike first, and now C4. Do you go for the pinch, or are you going to be under pressure? It looks like Omen has got his hands full toward the site right now. Has to back on up, and that slow play paid off. Now Zinc. Can he make a play here? One toward top, but he's going to get shut down, and suddenly it's C4 in the 1v3. Gets it down to a 1v1, though. Incredibly close round, but it will be Orgless. The Bandits strike. They'll steal the first round here. We'll see how The Outlaws are on their defense as well, because that was a very, very slow round. I'm not going to lie. The offensive push, it was very patient. They waited for a scam from AnD, and they got one. They used that numbers advantage, and they convert it. And we'll see what happens in this next round. Oh, looks like I didn't update my score. Apologies. Thought I did. There we go. Let's put it on the scoreboard. It's going to be Skade toward the window. I don't think anyone's sniping right now for either of these rosters. And Omen is top solar with a sub. So yeah, definitely nobody sniping for either of these rosters. I think Zink might have got a timing though. He spots Mr. Beefy, and Beefy not going to spot him, but he does live. He'll get out with his life. He is out of there. Doesn't want to scam at all. Now Benji toward B. Might be overwhelmed here in a second. He's going to spot one, and he'll back up. He'll relay some info at the very least, and now he'll reuse, I believe, under some pressure, and he's going to get tagged incredibly low as well. We'll see Beefy reads the pressure. He's right below him, but it's going to be Benji, and Benji strikes first. Benji going for number 2. He spots him incredibly low on this player. The pistol's out, but the pistol not good enough for a kill, but Beefy cleans it up. Now 2v3 situation. Beefy, oh, you uniron at the worst time. 2v1 now. Just going to be Zink. How much can you find? And, well, nothing is going to be the answer. 2 rounds in a row now. The Outlaws come into play in this search and destroy. And they're really not doing anything too crazy right now. They're just kind of waiting, chilling, getting info, shouldering, and making smart decisions on their positioning. Making sure they don't give up control, or really a blood, off the rip here. They know first blood can be everything, and so far so good. Now they're on the offense. Skade gonna be your bomb carrier. Looks like back toward B yet again we go. Just gonna be Real Reese toward mid. He's gonna spot one, get some tags, and he'll back on up. And Omen gonna be the only one here toward B. I'm surprised he hasn't spotted one. There we go. The timing works out for Omen, but he is trapped behind the tank. And they know it. Looking for another one. He's gonna see it. He's gonna spot 2, actually. So that should have alarm bells ringing in his ear. Teammates, he needs some help toward this tank positioning. Omen looking for another one. He finds it. Low HP, doesn't matter. Got that heal off in the nick of time. And now Beefy in the 1v4. And this should be a round on the board for AnD here, barring a miraculous effort here from Beefy. And honestly, just playing for kills at this point for Beefy. 20 seconds left. Unlikely he's able to find more than even just one there. Not able to get the first. It will be Ascension answering back, so good job from them. Only going down 1 round now. You want to try and keep the deficit very close in S&D if you do go down at all. You don't want to make it unmanageable. Because just like any other game mode, if you go down too much, you're not going to be able to make a comeback at all. Because you're just too far in the hole. But I will say S&D is that game mode where you can come down from 5-0. It's just very, very unlikely. That usually doesn't happen, so we'll see what AnD has on their offense. Got shut down last time, but it did come down to a 1v1. We'll see if this time is better. Gonna be a 4-hit. Nades are gonna be over the top. Benji's gonna spot him, it looks like. He's gonna narrowly avoid them. Now Omen on the prowl. Furthest one up. Nobody on his teammates even close by him either. And he might be able to make the play. Benji wrapping back toward him. He gets the first one, and there's the freebie. Beefy spotted one crossing. He's gonna get the answer back on Gonzo still. 3v3. Skade watching the cross, but bomb should be going down here in a moment. But the pinch is coming on in. Benji makes a play. Actually, that's Reese making a play, I believe. On the pinch here. Now skating through. What can you do? First one's gonna fall. Oh, this timing is disgusting. In the back of the site, Omen might have found it. It's gonna be up to Gonzo. He gets the first one. Dips out with his life. Now just Reese in the 1v2, and he can't find anything. He's getting shot in the back, shot in the front. The timing works out. Omen gets behind him. Gonzo wins the important one. We are all tied up yet again. Good signs from AnD here. We'll see if they can continue that going forward. Once you get a couple rounds in a row on the board, it can be all you need sometimes to run away with it. Especially Omen, 4 in a row now. Starting to heat up here. And he was really that guy in the first half of that hard point that was really putting on for AnD Ascension in the slang aspect. I believe he was like 15 and 5 or something on P5, and well, having a similar performance now in the search. We'll see if he can continue. Same positioning for him toward the tank, but nobody's going to be home. And an incredibly slow offense now for Orgless Outlaws. And honestly, this can work for you, but it can also be a hindrance if you don't have that go button. Curious when they're going to find it. It looks like Omen's going to push forward. There we go. Gets the first one. Zink here for the cover fire. Omen looking to get aggressive yet again, but maybe a little over-aggressive, but the team kill comes in. So that damage does convert into a kill after all. Now the 2v3. Gonzo watching toward Dirt. Has the wrap back under control and Skate. I mean, he's just been chilling, watching Dirt this entire round, but you got to get aggro. You got to get active. You guys are on the offense here. We'll see if Orgless can make a play here. They got 30 seconds to do so. Running out of time. Running out of options, and they got to find a pick, really, on Zink. I don't love how slowly they're playing this, but they're checking every single corner. Zink's going to spot him. That should be the info relayed. Now does Zink get active? And with 10 seconds left, yeah, the bomb's got to go down. You could just pinch them on the site, and that looks like is going to be happening. Zink and C4, can you find him on the bomb? That's the only place he could possibly be at this point. They'll get the kills. Gonzo, for C4, excuse me, with the double. Double. Jeez. Kill feed's messed up. Codcaster's messed up. My voice is messed up. But you know what's not messed up? AnD's retake ability. That's the third one on the board. 3 in a row now. And we'll see if Orgless, I mean, can shut them down. The first 2 rounds, you know, maybe you caught AnD off guard. They were playing a little bit too aggressively for their own good. But Outlaws, I mean, you got to be able to match their pace when you need to as well. You can't just only play in one gear the entire time. Typically doesn't work out too well for you, especially on offense. You got to get going. You got to play aggressive sometimes. Can't just sit in your spawn. We'll see if they make some adjustments going forward on their next offense. I would like to see that happen if they're going to have a chance in the rest of this map. Benji toward B. Has some help as well. We'll see if he's able to find anything. Omen's pushing up, and Omen, wow! That is a gunfight. If you're Benji, you gotta win that one. Omen gets a critical one, but the answer back toward mid-map happens, so 3v3 now. Gotta be. Real on the site, but Omen's gonna spot him, and Omen getting aggressive. Should be able to find this one, and he does. Does Skade find the trade, but it looks like Beefy behind enemy lines, able to find one, but instantly traded on now. Skade now in the 1v1, and it's gonna be Gonzo, I believe, finishing off the round there. And 4 straight now. Ascension living up to their name. Losing the first 2, but just absolutely climbing back. 4 straight rounds, and if you're Orgless now, you're in a tough situation. You're back on offense. Offenses, you know, didn't love how they played that last one. You need to put this one on the board. And we'll see if they take a different approach this time. Honestly, I mean, even if you go fast, A, B, doesn't matter to me. As long as you're able to get some trades and some speed going here, you can't allow them to take control. It looks like we might be seeing that, and it's going to be a bang out. Both teams are here. Skade, Omen, gonna get the first one. Skade looking for an answer back, getting aggressive. He finds the first one, second one falls. Now, numbers advantage for you. C4 toward mid-map, gets one back, but he's going to get insta-traded. That'll leave Gonzo in the clutch situation. He won the 1v1 last time, but there's 2 members to deal with this time. Looks like the bomb might just go down here. Benji will lay it. Beefy watching over him, but they don't know where Gonzo's at. He could be in spawn. He could be pinching from mid. They do not know. And that's Gonzo's biggest asset right now. You just got to isolate some gunfights here. The time's ticking, though. You got to start moving soon here. 30 seconds left. Smoke over the top. I'm curious where that even lands. I think it might have exploded in midair. Oh, no, it does land on solar. Interesting. And Gonzo's going to get the first one, so maybe it does work out. Gonzo now finds the first one now. Looking for Benji, but he's not going to be able to find him. He's running out of time. 12 seconds left. You got to go, and with that glass break, he knows he's not on the bomb. You don't need to challenge Benji. Playing it to perfection. Gonzo maybe played it a little bit slower than I would have liked him to play that. You got to give yourself a chance. And if you play too slow, you run out of time, and that's kind of what happened there. So Orgless, they win the important one. They needed to win that round, and they do. Now on defense, you can run this setup that you have been running, but you can't give a first blood away. And they've been good about that. They've been usually proactive in not giving away bloods, but we'll see if that ends up remaining the case. Benji on that 3 spree as well. We'll see if that blossoms into something more. It looks like it's going to be A this time. Low dirt aggression. Beefy. Going to be the only one toward mid at the moment as the B stack came on in. And I can understand why Orgless stacked that side. They've been favoring it heavily so far for Ascension. Benji going to spot some toward mid. Beefy and co. They are here, but nobody from Ascension really wanting to move up the map yet. Looks like Omen's the furthest forward now, and it looks like they will finally elect to go, so we'll see if this works out for them. AnD had a lot of space to work with. Nobody really moved up on the side of Orgless right now. They don't have a ton of info, and Omen already in your Zig area. The bomb's going to go down, and we'll see what the retake looks like. It's going to really rely on Skate here, I'm pretty sure. Beefy's going to spot one. Skate, I mean, he's right behind you, Skate. Oh, the timing is disgusting. Omen strikes first. Skate trying to find something back. He's going to get one low dirt. Finds it. And I love where number 6 Gonzo's at. He's going to be playing insurance here. Omen and Gonzo just pinching the site. Omen toward window gets one. Gonzo is going to be swiftly dealt with. And Omen has to reload now in the 2v1. They can just stick this bomb. And they know it. Benji going to go for the defuse. Skate. You got to watch everything. And you might get timing. You might get horrible timing. You got to watch something. And he watches the wrong thing. Omen goes huge. Skate. I mean, I'm surprised, to be honest. He didn't just watch that the entire time. That's the only way he could really push from. I guess he can go dirt as well, but I feel like, you know, he's window. He's probably either going to come back from the front or go dirt, and I don't know if open cut was the play to watch there. Omen just gets the free clutch. Nobody watching him. And now Ascension on map point. Interesting to see here. I'm kind of surprised they weren't able to get that one. I'm surprised, even more surprised still, that the defuse didn't come in immediately once they knew he flew back. I would have been on that bomb instantly, but they took a little bit of extra time, and that extra time costed them as well. So now Orgless on offense, getting aggressive yet again toward this B-bomb site, but it's got to be perfect from here on out. It looks like AnD, they know they're here, and the nade's going to land. A peach of a nade from Omen to open things up. Zinc with another one. Now Skade, Benji left to pick up the pieces. I mean, Skade's on a 4 spree, but it might not matter. You gotta find these kills. And now him and Benji will regroup, but not exactly an ideal position to be in. You need to find something here, an opener at the very least. Omen's gonna give you it though. Benji rips him off. Clean shots from Benji there. Skade finds one toward window. But you're running out of time here. 30 seconds left. You still gotta plant the rock. We'll see if they're able to do so. They're going to be pushing forward toward A. Gonzo spots Skate, I believe, toward the bomb site. And there you go. Now just down to Benji. 1v3. Bomb down on the site. Looking like it's going to be AnD, and it will. Gonzo will get the last one. And Ascension will take map number 2 very comfortably there in a similar fashion to the first one. And they'll be up 2-0 in our series, and I thought this might have the potential to go 5. I might be wrong here. It might be AnD taking the hot 3-0. After all, if you're Orgless, you gotta wake up in this one. This one is quickly getting out of hand. A nice map from Omen. Really, 1,400 damage. Gonzo, 1,100 as well. We'll claim map number 2 for Ascension, and it's gotta be a better effort now. Coming through for the Orgless Outlaws, and we'll see if they're able to find it, because, I mean, you know, they showed us some signs of life in the first map, but I feel like just getting outslayed at the moment, and playing it a little bit too slow, I think, in the SND there. So we'll see as we go into our next map. It's going to be Overload on Exposure yet again, and we'll see. It's got to be a better effort from them in this one, otherwise they might fall victim of the hot boobop the 3-0 here in this one. So we'll see if that ends up being the case here, as it looks like we are going to need a little bit of a break here, players using the restroom. So we'll be right back with map number 3 and what could be the last one right after this. we are back with what could be the final map in this series. AnD Ascension coming out and taking care of the first 2 maps pretty comfortably. And now Orgless Outlaws, I mean, you got to step up to the plate. You got completely outslated map number 1. And now we're on Overload where the kills, I mean, equally as important, maybe even, if not more so. And this is a good start. 2 dead in the mid-map. Let's see if they're able to find any more. Omen with the 2-piece to slow down any sort of progress. Now Benji on an island left to pick up some sort of lane here. And he's just going to be chilling it toward mid for the moment. Waiting for his teammates off a spawn. He's going to lose a couple and maybe baiting a little bit here. I'm not going to lie. Gonzo's going to find one on the OE here. Omen takes care of the final one. And that should be now drone possession for AnD. And we'll see. Nobody's really going to pick it up, though. Everybody just kind of leaving the rock toward mid-map. And, I mean, not loving what I'm seeing so far from really either of these rosters. But seems like so far AnD have had the edge in the slaying department. Omen going to get toward your base, but he's the last one. And nobody picks up the drone. And that can happen. We'll see now. It's going to be Benji. He's by his lonesome. This should be a stop, and it will be for the moment. BP and Co. behind him, but doesn't seem to matter too much. AnD win the slaying battle, but did not love how they played that opening right there. Nobody playing the drone, everybody playing for kills so far for both of these rosters, and already a minute off the clock, especially with the new overload rules. You don't get as many opportunities if you do not play the objective, and I think teams are starting to learn that, maybe a little slowly. Maybe some other teams learning it a little slower than others, but we'll see if that ends up being some adjustments these guys make going forward. But currently in this one, still tied at 0. Nobody really having a good chance to score as of yet, as it's going to be Mr. Beefy pushing up, getting aggressive, and this might be a cap here. Real Reese, he's going to get across the enemy lines, and he gets hit. Yeah, there you go. Just played the drone reset, gets the kills, and oh, stopped shooting on that one. Unfortunate, but doesn't matter because the score goes through. So, Orgless, the first one to strike, but Omen going to be the Reaper here. See if he's able to stop anything from going on, and it looks like so far so good. Gonzo gets a nice little kill up at the top. Actually, that's C4, the kill feed. I think he just betrayed me yet again, and now Omen's gonna get taken care of in the spawn. Zink with the drone, trying to find it, but he might just be a little bit too acrobatic for his own good, and he'll get cleaned up here. But C4 is still lurking. Unfortunately, he was the last one, and now back to parity. Everybody at 5 so far for Orgless. Good team effort from them in the slaying. Definitely a better form so far in the slaying than the hard point. And that's going to be 3 dead. And this might be a chance for another score to go through. It's just going to be number 7, C4, and he is swiftly dealt with. And that is going to be a second one on the board, unanswered. The only problem is nobody here to play the reset from the Outlaws. It's just going to be up to number 2 in your spawn. You got Skade here, but he's going to be absolutely sandwiched, and that might just do it. Gonzo already in your spawn. It's going to be up to Zink, though. Can you grab the drone? And that has been the problem so far for AnD. They have just left the drone behind. Nobody wants to touch the thing. It's like poison. Finally, they might touch it, but it might be a little too late. You lost the control you had in their spawn. You had a chance to go, but you waited a little too long, and now you have to do it the hard way. Gonzo, nice nade though, softens up the first one. And it still could be a cap. You have players here, you just need to win some gunfights. You have 5 on the pinch. Omen's here, he's able to find, no, not the first one. That would have been a crucial one for him to find. Nice shots in, we'll back down. AnD for the moment. Skate, I'm shooting everything but the enemy team at the moment. But it looks like Gonzo had enough of that bomb site, and it looks like he wants to go to the other site. Or maybe just playing mind games with his opponents. And actually, that's opened up the site here. Zink gets one in transition, and now he can come up and block if he's able to win this one. Oh, that would have been huge, because Benji's now here. Benji can slow the door, but he can't in time. Loses the gunfight. And now Skade, low HP in your spawn as well. This could potentially be a relay if Omen and crew are able to win some gunfights in mid-map here. Mr. Beefy taken care of. You have one right in front of you. Benji turns at the worst possible moment. Omen here shooting players in the back, and that'll be another one going through. Nobody wrapping back for Outlaws in time. And a second one goes through. AnD, despite struggling early on, tie things up here. 20 seconds left in the first half. Have a chance now to get some more, because as you guys know, you pick up the drone, the clock stops. So it's technically never over. It's never chalked now in Overload, but this push might be, as Rear is going to find himself the last alive. Oh, he didn't mean to pick up the drone. That is so unfortunate. And we see the Hellstorm missile coming through as well. Look at where Omen's positioning is. He's in your spawn, but he's going to get quickly cleaned up. C4 with the drone. You just need to live here. Let the Hellstorm do its thing, and this should be another one. The Hellstorm paves the way for C4, and he gets another kill before falling. AnD Despite starting a little shaky, they have kicked up in the latter half of this first halftime here, and we'll see if they can get number 4 on the board. And 8 seconds left to pick up the drone. You have one behind you. Zink toward mid-map. Just trying to live for the moment. C4 with a double, though. He picks it up, and now a potential with 2 seconds left to get another one before the halftime closes here. You have Benji on the front side of it. He's going to be throwing a nade. Omen behind enemy lines, though, and Omen just walks through mid for free. He gets a 2-piece, and this might be another one on the board. Omen flying high to the sky, and it doesn't matter if he dies or not. That'll be number 4 on the board. And an excellent resurgence from Ascension there. They'll capitalize on, honestly, just some poor positioning. Nobody watching the pinch again. It was the same situation really a couple times in a row where they were not able to watch the pinch. And Omen just, I mean, here you go. You see it in the kill cam. Just runs through mid. Nobody picking it up. Everybody worried about the front. And, I mean, for good reason, right? But that allows him to just get shots in the back. And a couple of scores happened that exact way so far. So, Outlaws got to be a little bit better in the second half. Gonzo kicking up big. Having a nice map 3 performance, as well as C4. Man, he went on a couple of sprees there. Still on one as well in the second half. And, I mean, map number 1, you know, Orgless Outlaws had a trouble in the slang. It's kind of Skade yet again, having a tough map. Looking at him to turn his series around. But the Outlaws are going to have a chance at map number 4 here. 2 are going to fall. And they know 1 is low toward bottom dirt, and they'll collect it. And look at where the spawn is coming in. AnD Ascension all the way across the map. Omen having to wrap back. He has his teammates here, but Beefy and crew, they shut it down, and this will be the first one in the second half. And now a potential relay opportunity, but they are not on the tank side of the map either, so they have to wrap back too. Orgless, you got to be careful here. This is when mistakes happen. Omen already in your base. You got to deal with him quickly here. It's just going to be Riri's left to try and pick up the players that are left. He should be able to find one. No, the stun at the worst possible time for him will allow Ascension to score a 5th one. Unfortunate. Could have at least stopped it or slowed it down for a moment, but unfortunately didn't happen. And now Zink behind enemy lines. Zink, there you go. Finish your food, bud. He is able to get that kill, but it took him an entire magazine and maybe some pain to do so. Orgless, no control of mid-map right here, and that'll allow AnD to just funnel through. Yeah, they get the shots in the back. Omen for 2, and all 4 are gonna fall. This might be number 6 quickly here. You got Omen in your base, spawning out the spawners. Knife in hand. Might prevent him from scoring, though. Hold up. C4, Gonzo are here. 3 are gonna fall. Benji gets a 3-piece before falling, but C4, the final one here, picks it up. Not enough members from the Outlaws to stabilize, and C4 still going in your spawn. You got Omen toward mid-map, and he might have chose the wrong time to slide, Chow. Indeed it has. Beefy trying to pick up the drone just to get it out of there, but can't do it. And Real Reese does stabilize toward mid-map, and now with a minute left, you're down 3 scores. You're down, but you're not out. There's always that possibility of a comeback coming through. It's whether you capitalize on your teamwork. And so far, it has been tough going in the teamwork aspect. Yeah, Omen just behind enemy lines, just runs through mid for free. Nobody watching this mid-map yet again. Outlaws, I mean, I don't know what exactly is happening on their minimap with their comms, but they have been struggling so far in this overload. Benji chilling in the back. He's going to get the freebie on the first one. Players towards Zig, looking for another one. C4 is going to back down. Now looks like the reset and the rotate is coming through. Ascension, nobody here either. The pinch is going to be too late, and it's just going to be up to Benji, and he's going to swiftly die. 3 are going to fall, and that should be number 7 on the board. Riri's trying to stabilize, but you just cannot do it. Gonzo and crew absolutely showing out in this map number 3, trying to play the reset here. They'll get another one, and Gonzo, look at the positioning they have. Look at his mini-map. Everybody just chilling in the back here, and that'll be number 8 on a silver platter, and that'll be the series. AnD Ascension doing their thing tonight, absolutely taking care of business. And they will ascend to losers round 4 here. Well, they will be playing Vortex Gold in that one in a few days, or maybe even tomorrow. We'll be waiting for that one anxiously, as I've already casted Vortex Gold. That'll be a good map, or match here, I do believe. And wow, yeah, a rough way to end your series if you are the Outlaws here. A tough series tonight. Not exactly ideal. Skade had a really bad one in that overload for sure. And yeah, it's just a tough one all around from Orgless. That's gonna be it. That is where your tournament ends here for EWG. Not the result you were looking for, but it happens. VOD to look at, maybe some decisions to make down the future roster change time. We'll see if that ends up being the case. But AnD, they will stay alive in the tournament. They will move on, and they will play, I believe, like I said, Vortex Gold in the next round. And I mean, like I said, you have quite a few rounds to go as well. So it's going to be a tough one going forward, and that is going to be how your series played out in front of you. Pretty decisive, all things considered. And AnD, I mean, I'm looking forward to that Vortex Gold one. I think that one, I thought this was going to be the matchup, but that one might be a better matchup, honestly, after I've seen both of the rosters now. So I have a little bit more insight in that one, and hopefully I'll be able to cast that one as well. I'm not sure when they're going to schedule that, but I would love to be able to cast that one if I am available. But guys, that is going to be it for me tonight. That is the only match I am doing tonight, so no more clam for y'all to enjoy. But appreciate y'all coming out and chat as always. And I will post the VOD just in a moment here. So, guys, have a good night, everybody. I will catch you probably tomorrow. I believe I am doing... what am I doing tomorrow? I'm trying to remember what hell I have for Friday. I think I have CCL matches for University of Tennessee, Chattanooga tomorrow and Saturday, as well as the DJ tournament on Saturday as well. If you guys are interested in that at all, I'll probably link that on Twitter as well soon, sometime here when I know a little bit more. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Every day they clocking me. Red alert, I'm the dangerous. I keep that clock on me. And they ain't looking for no choke. I'm just looking out for me. Cause I done did shit the niggas ain't talking about no rapping beat. Boy, I'm talking tragedy, massive, casual. Shit that I can't even remember. Bet they remember me. Shit that happened late in December. I bring that winter heat. Niggas dying the whole October, the real Halloween. Back to back funerals, it's them or us, it's him or me. Don't get booked cause ain't no bond money. We doing this shit for free. If he told that ain't my homie, that little nigga weak. If I miss ain't going to sleep, I'm in the streets, we play for keys. 2011, August 11, RIPOD, August 9th, 2 days before, I turned 17, 21 to 45, I'm like, what the fuck that mean? You fighting an armed robbery, shorty, that's what they offer.